Philippines 2026. So Mama J said that he has two queens for Miss Supranational now, which is Tara and the new Miss Supranational Philippines, and I'm really excited for that one.
Yes, actually later on you'll have a photo up with them. So yes, it's Kenneth and Tara who will be representing Philippines for the Miss and Mr. Supranational. Thank you so much. Doc, how are you? Is it your first time here in the Philippines?
No, thankfully it isn't. Mabuhay everyone. I am very excited to be back. I kind of count this as the third time because the first time I was here was 2019. Then I came in on the 30th of April and then I flew out to Indonesia to go fetch our queen to make sure that she can come in. And
so it's counting three?
Yes, it counts as three. Listen, I haven't gone back to South Africa as a reset, but I think this counts as my third time. And honestly, very excited to be back. I am very excited to be kind of welcoming in the full super family, especially Supranational Philippines. So yeah, it's a great day to be here.
All right. Before I give the floor to the media, I want to know, what's your favorite Filipino food?
I've had everything adobo at this point. I'm pretty sure I've had like adobo pork, adobo chicken, adobo beef, probably even adobo like vegetables. And I think I'm really loving that flavor at this point. Yeah.
How about you, Tata?
So when I was like first time here, I have the Jollibee with Ate and Miss Supranational Japan because she was here. Yuki Sonada, yes, you know her. And we tried a lot of kind of Jollibee and Aletea introduced me to that one. I really love it. The chicken nuggets, I guess? Yeah.
Oh, wow. This is not sponsored, but thank you, Jollibee.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry for it.
No, it's okay, it's okay. No, okay, so now we give the floor to the media. So I think we already have media lined up. Okay. Drew Francisco, are you? Alright.
Hi, welcome back to the Philippines. I'm Carby from GMA News Online. My question is for Harashta actually. I'm guessing you have met Tara, our reigning queen. Upon initial observations, what are your thoughts about her and what advice would you give Tara so she could win the international crown for the Philippines?
Oh, thank you for the question. I love her because she's very sweet and we've spent a lot of time together back then when I first time came here. And for my advice, maybe when you came to Poland on June, and where it's come to the competition, maybe you need to live in the moments. And it's not only for Tara, but also for all candidates of Miss Supranational. They need to live in that moments because it is their first experience, and I think they will not have this experience anymore in another time. So live in your moments.
Alright, live in the moment, yes. Actually, very applicable for everyone joining pageantry. And everyone here in the room, let's all live in the moment. Thank you so much for that. Now we have another question.
Hello, good afternoon. Armin and Ina from the Inquirer. Welcome again to the Philippines. I'd like to know, how has your reign been and has it been how you imagined or planned it to be? Let's start with Dr. Mkhize.
Thank you, the Inquirer. Very good question. I think it's been more than I expected, to be honest with you. I tell people this, compared to the work that I do, almost feels like a holiday, even though we have long hours and we meet a lot of people, a lot of press and a lot of talking, but it's always centered in such a good and positive initiative. And for me, that's why I love the Super Family. It's got the kind of aspirational, inspirational, and that can come in so many forms. And to be able to travel to different countries and spread that message, but also do phenomenal work with probably the greatest queen I've ever come across has been an honor for me. And it's something I take back home, not just to South Africa, but to Africa. So my reign, though it is coming to an end, and I'm going to have to hand over the sash, has been one that I couldn't have dreamed up. Amazing.
Thank you very much, Doctor. How about you, Tata?
Yeah, thank you for the question. Actually, it seems with Faz because I feel like Supra is a family. I was almost crying because this is almost come to an end. Yeah, it's almost comes to an end. Not because I'm afraid to give the crown to the new queens, but I'm afraid this past years with my families, with my new families we're not gonna have a good times together anymore. And the good thing is Supranational is not only about the glams, about the stage or about anything, but Supranational for me itself is about the pageantry that always give back to people beside us. Like in every country, we always do a social initiative, and that's really awesome things to do in Supranational. Like what the vision and mission of the Miss Supranational, which is inspirational and aspirational with the from the grown up project. So it was really a wonderful reign that will come to an end actually.
Well, as the boss always says, ERT says, it never comes to an end, you're just part of the family and it grows every year, so it's going to be amazing.
It is amazing.
Truly a super family.
Thank you very much. The best of luck to your post-reign endeavors and congratulations on your successful reigns.
Thank you.
Another question from, I believe, Crown Philippines.
Hi, welcome back to the Philippines. I'm Christian from the Crown Philippines. So, with the organization's vision and mission of being inspirational and aspirational, how do you guys maintain being relatable and stay connected with the fans?
From the Crown Philippines, love your work, by the way. It's so interesting because I think, for me anyway, just getting the honor of being the ambassador was already more than I could have thought. A lot of people asked me what I was thinking about when I was closing my eyes before they made the announcement. It was honestly, whatever happens, happens, because I've put my best foot forward, and if it's for me, it'll be for me. If it isn't, that's okay, because I've done my country proud, at the very least I've done my family proud. So staying grounded hasn't been that hard, even though this isn't something I'm used to every day. It's just a gratitude thing, and I'm very grateful for how everybody's received me from each and every country. It's been so warm, it's been so loving, and so every time I step in there, I try to put my best foot forward, because all of you have taken time to come see me, so I'm hoping to give you the best version of myself.
Thank you. And for,
Is it alright if we repeat the question for our queen?
so, with the Crown being inspirational, aspirational for many people, so right now, how do you stay connected with your fans and stay being relatable?
Yeah, actually staying relatable with the fans. I'm always saying to them that this is one of my biggest dreams, and it's always based on our backgrounds. Like for example, I was an environmental engineering student, and I have like a food wasting in my life. It's about like from the grown up projects, food wasting, and I'm always spread that to everyone in every country, and that's how I get too close to people. And of course, beside that, I'm always keep love to the fans also, and also to my family, and that's one of the things that keep me connected with my families and also with my fans.
Alright, thank you so much, Crown Philippines. Now we have a question from Pao.
Hi, welcome to the Philippines, mabuhay. So I only have one question for you guys. What is your secret or techniques that you would like to share to our representatives to win the crown?
No longer secret for today.
Yeah,
Now share it with us here in the Philippines.
Thank you. You mean the secret to win the crown?
Yeah.
Actually, I'm not sure about this. You need to ask our boss and all of the judges. But for sure, if you ask me what did I do when it comes to the experience of Miss Supranational, well, I just have fun and live in the moment and talking with a lot of people there. And yeah, back again, actually, I just live in that moment, and I feel like it's experience that I only have once in a lifetime, actually, not in a year. So if you ask me what is the tips, actually I'm not sure. I just do whatever I do. I do it with a fully heart, and back again, I just live in that moment. So yeah, maybe Gerhard will answer that question correctly.
So graceful. You probably would know the secret. Well, I think the best thing I could say, and it's very much in line with Harashta's answer, is obviously the Philippines have always had quite strong candidates. I mean, looking at that corner, probably aren't going to get better looking men in a 100-kilometer radius. I would also say that you also have such charismatic people. Brandon is somebody who's very close to my heart. He is a phenomenal human being, not just from an aesthetic point of view, but for who he is inside. I would say the secret that I would find within anybody I've come across that stands out is authenticity. sometimes when you're in the pageant space, you want to fit into a mold because people want you to be this way or that way. You're too much this or you're too little that. If you are being yourself, that is how you ideally want to be an ambassador, because you can't fake being somebody else for 12 months. So it's better for you to win it being yourself than trying to figure out what the secret sauce is.
Thank you so much.
So be true to yourself and live in the moment. Those two secrets we will now live by. Okay, more questions.
Mabuhay, I'm Ethan Concepcion from Manila Standard. As the reigning Mr. and Miss Supranational, how can you promote or foster friendship more among participating countries to avoid issues and negativity? First.
I will allow. Okay, so in terms of, so I think it's kind of like I'm so sorry, I was distracted by the tie that
Yeah,
you're
me
holding.
too.
If you would just allow me just 30 seconds.
Oh, I think they will swap. That's so nice. That's so sweet of you, Doc. And now it will be part of his OOTD. You better credit, okay?
We planned this, that's why it's color coordinated. I love that you read my DM.
Inspirational, aspirational, and also very relatable. That's Doc right there.
Now I'm ready to answer the question. Thank you. I was underdressed. I think when it comes to fostering collaboration, especially across titles and brands, it's about doing exactly that. You came and you offered this incredible gift, and I know there's the pressure of everybody watching and there's a time frame, but hopefully for me to show you how grateful I am, it would be to show everybody the effort that you put in. And that's what we do when we come together. Mama Joe has always been somebody who has reached out, given me positive energy. This organization tries to make sure from universe to global to cosmo, everybody's coming in, because at the end of the day, we're trying to do the same thing. Give the world the best possible people, let them shine their light, but most importantly, be a beauty with a purpose. And I think that's what's amazing about coming here and having gotten this invitation. Thank you.
All right, how about you, Tata? Yes.
Yeah, well, for myself, like, Indonesia is one of the united diversity country, and it's, for me, it's same with the pageantry. Like, wherever you comes from, wherever you want to go from, and wherever you want to go, as long as we have the same purpose, like what Dr. Faith said, that's really okay and that's really wonderful, because, you know, it doesn't matter what competition you go, that doesn't matter what competition you really want to go, as long as it has a good purpose to represent your country, maybe that's really good for me also. So thank you so much also, Mama J, for having me here as the Supranational Brand Ambassador 2024.
Alright, do we have another question, or is that the last from the media? Alright, before we do some photo ops with the board of directors of Miss Universe, would you like to share any details about the Miss Supranational and Mr. Supranational pageant? Would you like to share any details?
Well, first and foremost, everybody is incredibly excited for the showcase this year. I think we always try to do something that's different from what we did the year before. The candidates are looking exceptionally strong. I have to say, you should be proud as a country, because you have somebody who's not just kind of genuine but has a great story, but somebody who's also confident enough to step forward and engage with the media and to be able to talk about all sorts of topics. And I think for me, it should be a showcase that all of you watch. Fingers crossed, we have a whole new standard set for the Philippines as a country.
It's always hard to talk after a class, actually. For me, so Mr. Supranational is not back again. It's the family. So when you go there, please think that this is your new family. This is your first time to going aboard with the new people in different country, and just be yourself, because we're looking for someone that really authentic and didn't try to look up or try to be someone else. Because for me itself, I do really want to know the candidates better, like their background, whatever they are, and I'm really looking forward for it next month. So good luck for the candidates and of course for Tara this year because you're gonna be in the competition and in Poland. So see you next month and thank you again for having us here.
Alright, so we now